week on our bus build, the first thing we did with our bus was tear out the seats. Next up that we want to get done is we need to get the bus title converted over to an RV. So a lot of people don't know about this or think that the process is super complicated, which it may be. We are not sure yet. But we just bought the bus a couple of days ago, so we need to go to the DMV and have the title transferred over into our name, but we also need to get the title transferred from a regular school bus into an RV. This is important not only because, sorry, puppy's shaking. This is not only important because right now our insurance is titled the bus as an RV, and that's how we have insurance on the bus, but it's important just because it's not a regular car, it is going to be our home on wheels. So just for example, we can do things like drink in the bus when we're parked for a while because we're not going to drive it. This is where we're living, this is our home, this is not something we're going to take on the road all the time. So if you have a bus that's titled as an RV versus a regular vehicle, you can have a couple of beers because you're at home, you're not driving anywhere. So that's just one example of why it's important to have it titled correctly. So tomorrow we're going to take a trip to the DMV and attempt to get our bus titled as an RV. And here's where it gets complicated because it differs state to state. For California, we Googled what we needed in order to have our bus titled as an RV, and I had a couple of things listed, such as a permanent bathroom in the bus, we need a sleeping area, we need a cooking area, and we need fresh water in the bus. Now to us, you can accomplish this really easily. We have seen some super cheap bus builds, and it's really easy to live in a bus on little. So we are going to try to set up some stuff tonight that just barely passes as what you need to live in a bus, so we can at least get it converted right away over to an RV title. Fingers crossed, we will see what Secretary of State / DMV says tomorrow.
Alright, so currently at the DMV, we waited outside for about an hour and then we were told to pull around in a little car parking space. We're waiting for someone to come out and inspect the vehicle and see if it passes for an RV, which we have our basics. We have a cooler, we have a cooktop, we have a toilet, and we have a bed, and that's what it needs to qualify. So fingers crossed, we'll see. If not, then we'll just have to do a regular title transfer. I'll have to get plates and tabs for it. And then once we actually convert it over, we will have to come back and pay more money to change the title to an RV. Send us some good vibes.
Flash forward a couple days, we were successfully able to get our bus registered as an RV. Woohoo! It was just a really busy day. We ended up spending the whole day at the DMV, so I didn't record a video or anything day of, but I wanted to make sure I recorded it right away so I can kind of go over what our experience was so other people know what to expect or at least have an idea. So I do want to preface this by saying not everyone will have the same experience, and trying to get your bus registered as an RV will definitely differ state by state. So make sure you talk to somebody else in your state that's gotten the bus registered as an RV before, and do a little bit of research because everybody's rules are different. So from the pictures you saw before, we set up what we deemed to be a livable space and thought, hey, let's just take a chance and see if they accept this. We went to the DMV, we had a gentleman came out, definitely laughed at us, walked through the bus, took a look at everything, went inside, and came back out after a few minutes and told us that we actually didn't need to have him sign off on anything. All we had to do was go inside the RV, or go inside the DMV, and sign a statement of facts stating that, yes, we did convert this, yes, it is permanent, and we're signing off on that. And he was really nice. He talked us through it and said the disadvantages of doing this is in case we get pulled over and the bus isn't fully converted yet, if a police officer comes in the bus and sees that's going to be between the officer and us to discuss, is it truly an RV? Did we truly convert it enough? You know, can it legally be registered as an RV? So that's how he kind of explained it to us. For us, we decided to still sign the statement of facts saying that yes, we have converted it over already, just because our bus is going to be parked while we're working on it. We're really not driving it around a lot. We don't plan on having it on the road at all. So hopefully we won't run into that problem of having to deal with the police or being pulled over. Again, we live in California. This is California specific. Other states might have different laws, and I know a lot of people that have gone through a huge headache at the DMV where they have had to get their vehicle certified and everything, and someone had to inspect it before you could change the title over. For us, thankfully, it was pretty easy process other than waiting in line at the DMV for hours. I hope this helps everybody out. If you have any questions, whether it's California or a different state, or want to know anything specific, please reach out to us. I would love to help anybody out that we can, because we have gotten so much resources and information from just watching other people's YouTube channels and seeing how they convert a bus. So I hope this helps. Everybody have a fantastic day and good luck with your schoolies.